the 10-minute time limit. In the red corner at 275 pounds from South Dakota, Tom Lentz. And his partner at 227 pounds from Orlando, Florida, Jerry Gray. And in the blue corner, the Mid-South Tag Team Champions. At 236 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Wrestling 2. And his partner at 238 pounds from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Magnum T.A.
Tag team action now, one fall or 10-minute time limit. In the ring is Jerry Gray, and on the outside his partner, the larger of the two, Tom Lentz, as they take on the Mid-South Tag Team title holders, Mr. Wrestling 2 and Magnum T.A. Your referee giving the instructions in the center ring is Carl Fergie. All four men in the ring now. He says, give me one representing the team, and it's Magnum T.A. against Jerry Gray and Jim Ross.
Thanks a lot, Boyd. Magnum T.A., Mr. Wrestling 2, the Mid-South Tag Team Champions. One of the finest working tag teams that has ever been in the Mid-South area, going against two men here that certainly want to make a name for themselves here on national television. Nice hip toss by Magnum T.A. Arm drag takedown of Magnum T.A., who has become a tremendous performer in the ring, a legitimate superstar in professional wrestling. And I know from talking to Bill Watts and to Grizzly Smith, the matchmaker from Mid-South, that Magnum T.A. is a man all over the country. And here's a man that has been a main eventer all over the country and continues to be so, Mr. Wrestling 2, the coach of Magnum T.A. And he has brought this young man from a young individual with a great deal of raw talent to the heights of professional wrestling. Mr. Wrestling 2, the coach, the tutor of Magnum T.A., took him under his wing and has just perfected his skills and his God-given talent to quite a talented individual in the ring. Another tag was made. Quick tags in and out. Drop kick by Magnum T.A. Magnum T.A. shooting those forearms, and Tom Lentz started to come in and get involved in the action illegally, but didn't work out. Magnum T.A. with that tremendous strength and a powerful body slam. He's down for the count, 1-2. Carl Fergie with a 2 count. Carl Fergie, the senior referee in the Mid-South area, having the responsibilities to maintain law and order in this match. Mr. Wrestling 2 dropping in underneath that arm and elevating Jerry Gray. And Gray was in a pitting predicament there. Mr. Wrestling 2, very knowledgeable. Boyd, you've been around Mr. Wrestling 2 a long time. He takes no shortcuts, no wasted movement. He's always looking for that pinfall.
Makes it all count, and that power knee is dangerous, and leave the mask alone.
Big, rugged, 275-pound Tom Lentz has stepped into a wasp nest. Magnum T.A. and Mr. Wrestling 2 working like the well-oiled machine that they are. Lentz raking across the eyes. Lentz has seen that evidently he cannot match hole for hole with Magnum T.A. or Mr. Wrestling 2 and trying to take some shortcuts. But Magnum T.A. coming right back, elevating Jerry Gray. Magnum T.A. and Mr. Wrestling 2 and Magnum T.A. with that belly-to-belly suplex. And that should be all she wrote, and it is. Another victory for Magnum T.A. and Mr. Wrestling 2, the Mid-South Tag Team Champions. Well, wrestling fans, you know, it's great to see Mr. Wrestling 2 and Magnum T.A. working as closely as they do without any friction. And that may sound a little bit unusual, Boyd, because I'm sure a lot of the fans have no way of knowing some things that have gone on just the past few weeks. Last week, in fact, in New Orleans, at the beautiful Lakefront Arena, a tremendous crowd was there for another great wrestling event. And Cowboy Bill Watts was in the dressing cameras back in the dressing room area on that, a tremendous night in New Orleans at the Lakefront Arena. Cowboy Bill Watts had an interview with Mr. Wrestling 2 and Magnum T.A. Now, this happened after Grizzly Smith came in and talked about the ratings, the rankings. We've seen that piece of film. But Bill Watts interviewed Mr. Wrestling 2 and Magnum T.A. right before they went to the match for their big match that night. And let's listen to their comments at this time.
Well, I'll tell you, you flabbergasted me. You left me speechless, and I'm very seldom without a word, but I thought you would be one of the first to congratulate this man. This was seemingly the whole goal, that you came to be his coach, that you were going to teach him, that you were going to improve him. You said he didn't have enough intensity, and he's got it all in Mid-South, and all the promoters have recognized it, and they made him the #1 contender for a title shot, a North American title shot, and you're upset about it. And I've got to ask you again, why?
Why shouldn't I be upset? They're bypassing me. They shoved me to the side. They're giving him the opportunity. I don't think it's right.
Now, wait a minute. They said he's #1 in line for the shot. They haven't said that you don't get the opportunity. You're a Mid-South Tag Team Champions. You guys have got to defend those titles. Do you think there's some conspiracy or there's some reason why Mid-South is passing you up?
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Junkyard Dog, first of all, knows he can beat this man. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, that's the way he feels and that's the way he thinks. And as far as I'm concerned, Junkyard Dog knows that a Wrestling 2 can defeat him. Can defeat him fair and square, where there's no crying, there's no bellowing one way or the other. The man knows that I can beat him fair and square, and I won't take the title away from him. It's that simple. He knows this. I can beat this man. I've taught him everything he knows. Not everything I know.
You know, too, there's no competition between you and I. Gosh, you taught me everything. You brought me to where I am today. I don't ever want to have to wrestle you. I just want us to go on like we have. You be helping me, be my coach, do all the things we've done. I want to continue to progress. I don't want to be going backwards.
Well, let me ask you something. You guys are Mid-South Tag Team Champions. Is this going to create a problem in you all defending those titles?
No, no problem. No problem at all. He knows who the boss is. I give him the opportunity to go out and make all lovey-dovey with the girls. That's fine. But he knows who the boss is, and that's me. Problem. But I still think it stinks that he gets the chance at that title and I don't. It's that simple.